A few things. To begin with, the early modern period is something that I became interested in both at all three schools, because the University of Virginia was founded by Thomas Jefferson in the early 19th century. Ben Franklin founded the University of Pennsylvania, and Yale University was in 1702. So there was something about the early modern period at all three places that struck me. And being the son of Cuban immigrants also filled me with an interest in all things Spanish and the larger Spanish world. So the two came together in terms of the early modern Ibero-American world. And then 20th century Cuba is the culture of my parents. It's the stories that I always heard growing up. And so they became these two nodes. But there's another thing that I realized over time that I think is kind of fascinating. My first book, that was called Architectural Temperance, Spain and Rome in the 18th Century, looked at Spanish Rome. And I have a soft spot for the city of Rome, particularly in around 1750, because if you go to Rome today and you walk around the historic city, you're walking in the city of 1750. Very little has changed in the historic center. And what you get is 2,500 years of architectural history pretty much intact. And anything done since then is usually on the perimeter. There are a few interventions, but largely on the perimeter. The same may be said about Havana. It's, of course, a much younger city, but it has 500 years, excuse me, of architectural history. And if you go to 1950s Havana, you get the entire history of the city in one intact place, with very little work done except on the periphery. So when you look at Rome and Havana, you've got old world, you've got new world, you've got the entire history of Western civilization, architecture, planning, art, music, etc., culture. And so in a way, 1750 Rome and 1950 Havana have become these two nodes that allow me to focus pretty much on anything I want